let's get started. I am going to put in, I decided to do 4 tablespoons of water just in the base of this, that's all. You don't want to put a lot of water in here at all because the potatoes already make water. So I'm going to take the potatoes, layer them around in the pan because I got 5 potatoes in here. Just layer them around in the pan. Put them on each other. I'm going to do 2 layers of this in this pan like this. Okay, and that should be just about enough right there. Then I'm going to take the sugar. Start putting my sugar on here. Brown sugar on the potatoes. I got a cup and a half of brown sugar that I'm putting on there. All right, that's good. This brown sugar. Then I'm also going to take white sugar and put on here as well. Sprinkle it all around in there. The brown sugar and the white sugar. This is enough sugar for this. All right. You want the potatoes sweet, and you don't want to overwhelm them. That should be enough right there. I'm going to put in a couple of cubes of butter on here. Remember, I'm layering this to go down on this. Turn my fire on too real low. I'm going to cook it stove top. Make it real simple. That's it. Come in, put another layer, just one more layer on the top of this, of my potatoes. I'm not going to have to come back and do anything with it and touch it. Okay. Putting my potatoes on here. I used to love this dish. I was like, how did my mother do this? And she always did fresh potatoes. I don't recall us having canned potatoes much at all. We did a lot of fresh and frozen vegetables too. My mother did a lot of that. All right. There we go. That's it. Come back to add the brown sugar on top of this. Already have heat on it. Putting a little bit of heat on it. I'm putting this all on the top of here. I want this to sit on the top. There. And that's all of my brown sugar. I'm coming now with my white sugar to put on the top of this. You know, the difficult thing for me was to understand that the potatoes make water and you don't have to do much to them. Sometimes we do too much to stuff. We didn't have to do much to them at all. And this is my sugar. I think I got enough on here. If it isn't enough, I'll come back. I don't want it too sweet, super sweet. That should be enough. Then I'm gonna put the last, not the last of the butter on, cinnamon. Sprinkle it over here, liberally around here, all around my potatoes. You don't want to overwhelm it with the cinnamon either. I did a little bit of cinnamon and sugar cinnamon. That's what I put in my pies as well. A little bit of cinnamon, and sugar cinnamon. So I mixed that together like that. I'm going to clean up my mess. I don't want it to be so messy. Move that over. Now we're going to come in with the last layer of butter for the top of this. And I'm going to use flavoring for mine. I love this flavoring. The Madagascar vanilla, pure vanilla. Put it over here just a little bit on it. Okay, that's enough for that. And I come back. A recipe isn't a recipe until it becomes yours. I love almond flavor, so I'm gonna just put just a little bit of almond flavor on it. That's all I'm gonna do. That's enough. That's it. Put the fire on low. I'm gonna put a top on this and let it just cook. I'm not gonna turn it. I may turn it one time only. I'm just gonna let it cook. There we go. We'll come back and check on it in another 10 minutes or so, and you'll see it as it has cooked down. Okay, remember I said the yams make their own water, so you don't want to put a lot in there at all, just so it wouldn't stick to the bottom. It was 5 potatoes, so I chose to put in the 4 tablespoons in there. I hope it wasn't too much, but it doesn't appear because this, the the making of the liquid from the potatoes is going to be really good because it's going to saturate the potatoes. That's what you really want it to happen to it. All the flavor is in all of the liquid. And so I don't have to do much at all. So I'm going to come back again in another 10 minutes and it would have cooked down even more so too. Hey P fam, I am back and this is the final presentation of the fresh yams. The sauce was just right. What I did, because it made so much water in it, I had to pour some of the sauce, the sweet sauce, off of it. But it's really good. This can be marketed. It is just that good. So wanted to share that with you. Can't wait for dinner time. I did a complete meal, so this is going with the meal as well. And I want to share a word with you as always. Galatians 2:20, I am crucified with Christ, nevertheless I live, yet not I, but the life that I now live, I live according to Christ. To Christ, because I love him that much. So my flesh is crucified, and I walk in him, and I love him the more. And I want to ask you that question as well. Anybody on here that look at my recipes and look at the videos, are you a Christian? Do you believe that Christ has risen and Christ is coming back again, and that the life we now live is because of him dying on our behalf and saying, I'm coming back again. I'm coming back again. That's awesome when you really think about it. Just wanted to share a brief word with you because I am a pastor. I preach the word of the Lord and I love to cook. So I think I could share both of them with you. I'm going to give you all the ingredients to this recipe. Once again, like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe, and provide me with your comments. I can't wait for dinner time, you all. All right. Until next week.